Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and tonight we're back with a little bit more Google Chimera, the AI machine learning painter program which gave us nightmares, frankly, last week with Dr. Alan Grant. I still see it in my sleep. It haunts me, folks, it haunts me. This week we're going to do another special. We're going to do a Godzilla special. I'm going to try to draw Godzilla, full-body Godzilla. It's going to be really cool. We're going to try to do maybe a King Ghidorah or something, and then I don't know what we're going to do for the third. If we do a third, I'll think of that later on. Now, in the very first video of this, I asked to see your guys' attempts at this. You know, what could you guys pull off in Google Chimera? And you actually all hit me up on Twitter. It was really cool. Some terrifying, some amazing, some both. I'd like to do that again. So for this challenge, we'll do like a weekly challenge kind of thing. For this week, go into Google Chimera, I'll link it in the description down below, and do your own Godzilla one. It can be any creature or anything from Godzilla history, but give Godzilla a go on Chimera Painter. Hit me up with your images on my Twitter, which is linked down below, and the next video we'll do another special focusing on something else, but I will showcase the best or weirdest, most terrifying Chimera paintings from the previous week. Sound fun? Sounds fun. Now, I'll show you, I'll bring up the maquette now. This is an incredible model that Sideshow do. Sideshow do the best of everything. But it's this amazing rendition of like the modern Godzilla, and that's what we're going to base today's work on. It's quite a complex drawing, so I'm going to go simple on the other ones, but I thought we'd start strong, and hopefully it'll look like an actual animal. I'm an optimist, what can I say? So, let's start sketching in the torso. Already, I'm seeing a problem with my setup here, in that it doesn't bloody work. Right, okay, so torso front goes to about... The torso front is not... I don't want to use up tons of room here. The torso front is not humongous. It's already an issue in that most real-life creatures, oddly enough, don't look like Godzilla. It's like 9 AM and I'm sitting here drawing Godzilla in block colours, saying sexy to myself. Sometimes I really do worry what my housemates think of. I live with 3 other people. I think only one of them is aware of how bizarre my life is in a lot of ways. You never really end up where you expect to, do you, folks? I didn't think this is what I was going to be doing with my life. Does anyone think this is what they're going to do with their life, though? God only knows. Why are these not together? Why is foot top here and foot bottom is here? This is such nonsense. I also don't really know how I want to split those. I'm just going to do like a little blob there. I've kind of not got enough room here, really, to do this. So we're going to do this very haphazardly, really. Get a little bit of claw in there, mate. Oh, there's a little bit over there as well. How many toes does Godzilla have? Is it... Oh, no, that's his other foot. I'm a dummy. Oh, well. After the last time, I'm really paranoid about hitting the erase button and like clearing everything. Right, so the tail starts off hella chunky, wraps around. We're gonna have to tighten this up a little bit just because I've run out of space already, and then comes up, kind of like pokes forward like that. Yeah, it's close. It's close enough. Close enough for cricket. Which I've said many times this week, just to people in general, and I'm not quite convinced it's a saying. I just keep saying it. Maybe if I say it enough times, it'll become real. Which, to be fair, is how all words essentially come into existence anyway. Close enough for cricket. I don't know what it would mean. I don't even like cricket. Literally never watched cricket, and no, it's close enough for cricket though, isn't it? Sorry about the outside world. The outside world is being very loud. Now the problem is, again, it doesn't work his triceps, but his biceps. Godzilla is hench as anything in this very specific region. So it's kind of like up to the neck nearly. This whole area, it kind of just curves around like that. So it's a blob in it, really. He's got thick ass biceps, to say the least. My boy's hench. That one pops up a little bit because he's got his pump on. I think I want to stick to doing 2 of these a day, because I think 3 is quite a time commitment. I put the work into these. Unironically, I really do put the work in. I don't know why, because it never ends up looking any good, but I figure like, if I don't try to make it look good, then it's definitely not going to look good, you know? One day, I will make something and it will work. One beautiful day, it'll all come together. Upper legs front, I need lower legs front, yeah. Technically I'm looking for arms, but there's not much I can do about that. Okay. Can't bloody see that one. Maybe I'm just blind. I am actually blind. I'm gonna go towards an optician. I'm a little worried that I can't see. Basically. Also, he only has one leg. But in my defense, he really only has one leg on the picture. You can kind of see it, but I worry that if I put it in, you're not gonna be able to. It's not gonna work. If I put the other leg in, it's just gonna look really weird. Not that it doesn't already. Oh, whatever. Maybe what I should do, I think, is extend the torso out a little bit there. At the moment, it doesn't look like anything. At the moment, it's terrifying. There isn't like a hands, so I'm just gonna. It's got like a clenched fist on this one. Maybe that's how I usually draw a fist. And that one's there. He doesn't really have claws, Godzilla, does he? Or she? Does Godzilla's gender ever get revealed in the films? I need to rewatch them, really. Neck. Right, the chonk. The absolute chonk. So it kind of goes up like that. Oh, it's a dog, Jesus. I just it squeaked first. It's terrifying. This is with my windows shut, by the way, folks. Wow, this is bad. I don't feel as confident on this one as I did last night. Then again, I felt very confident about my Raptor last week, and it still ended up terribly, so maybe that's the trick, you know? Have no confidence. It's like when you walk out of an exam feeling really good about yourself. It means you failed, inevitably, so we're going to have this problem again where the mouth, that needs a sharper angle downwards, I think. I'm going to come in a little bit. But the problem is the mouth, right? That's not bad. I think if I saw that, I might be able to figure out that it's Godzilla. It would be tight, but I think I could. If like this was Pictionary or something, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, that's probably Godzilla. Massive tail on the kid. Massive, and he only has. It does look like he's only got one leg. It's nonsense. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work yet again, but we're going to try. I really like this brush size. This is my boy. This one right here. I mean, I think this is pretty good. Teethsies. Let's go smaller for the teeth. Okay, so we kind of. This is going to be tricky. So we kind of want to go like this. There we go. There we go. Very cool. I'll put some in at the bottom, although you can't see them on the picture. I need to shape his head slightly. It's a little bit. Oh, let's go bigger brush again. It's a little bit chonk. I blame my ex for this. I never used to say chonk, and now it's all I bloody say. I became a meme kid. It's not my fault, okay? Well, listen, you start everything ironically, but eventually it takes over you. And an eye? Where are the eyes? If I was an eye, where would I be? That's the question. It's got some leather ears there, not really. Alright, there it is. Right, we're going to go very small for this. The eyes are always terrifying, because I figure something like that. Oh, spikes! Of course, we can do spikes. I'm going to go horns, but still. Oh, we can have some fun with this one. Right, okay, now it's definitely going to look like Godzilla. So, just above, the tail is a bit bigger than it should be. I'll give it that. I might put a little. Nah, it's fine. Screw it. Forget it. I don't care. Okay, let's get horny, folks. Let's get horny. Not going to fit them all on, but we can do some damage. It's kind of it's a very straight line here. But it is in the image, so there we go. Get some on the tail as well. I'm going to not say the word chonk for the entire video from this point forward. Okay, that's the deal. I'm making this deal with myself. I don't care if you guys don't care. I care. Okay, we're going to put some on there. That's to kind of signify, you know how the tail curves around? So this line, I'll do it temporarily. This line here would be like the curve line. I could maybe put something there to signify that. But I don't know. Okay, I think that's done. Oh, my bloody hand. 15 minutes that took. Ow! Oh, my thumb is killing me. Jesus. Oh, I can't keep resting. Because I'm basically, I put the tablet, oh, it's a big tablet as well, on my thumb. And then I'm pressing down on my thumb as well incessantly. Because I'm like pressing down with the pen. I can't keep, the pain I go through for YouTube. Anyways. Are we ready, folks? Are we ready? It's Godzilla time. Let me just quick final check. I mean, it's not... I can see some problems, obviously. But I don't think it's awful. Let's give it a go. Right. I'm going to... Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to bet a score as well. In closeness, I'm going to give myself a 5. Okay? Let's see how that turns out in reality. Everyone place your bets. Here we go. Come on, baby. Be good to me. Be good to me. The head is pretty damn good. Unironically, the head is pretty good. The rest of it is a weird, flat disaster. It's like someone's made meat pancakes and then blended them together slightly. It looks a little bit like something you get in like a body horror film. But the head is surprisingly good. The mouth has worked really well. Look, you can see the individual teeth. The eye doesn't look crazy. It's not bad. It's not good. I can't get arms to work, man. Everything just goes flat. I mean, why is that flat? Why is the top of the leg this, like, individual slab of pastry? Why is it not... Oh, if he looked less 2D, though, this would be pretty damn good. The tail's not bad either. I wonder if we can do... I want to do a little bit of work on this. I want to clean up that bit there, because that's annoying me. There we go, folks. There we bloody go. 6. Okay, sweet. Please give Godzilla a go as well. I'd love to see some like really cool Godzillas from you guys at home. We're gonna give another one a go. We're gonna try a King Ghidorah. I think skinny creatures tend to work better. The program struggles with like big pieces of flesh, so I figure Ghidorah with his like little skinny heads and little skinny necks should be a pretty good one. I'm gonna go find an image now and we'll give it a go. Okay, apologies if my voice is a little bit iffy on this one. I'm going to have to just put myself in a very awkward angle to draw this, but my thumb will fall off otherwise. So I've got a King Ghidorah image. I'm going to bring it up. It's a Tamashii Nations toy, essentially, but it's a nice full body thing. I think that's what we need for Ghidorah, because, again, I want to squeeze it in there, you know? So, let's give this a go. Naturally, we want to start... Again, we just start with the torso, I think. Always start with the torso. Why didn't none of these creatures have a torso front, by the way? It's a torso top, a torso bottom. None of them have a torso front. It's very annoying. It'll do. Okay, so legs. Legs 11. We want lower legs back. I guess he doesn't really have front legs. And they come down... Oh, yeah, I've made a mistake here. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Remember, what's my cardinal rule, folks? Gotta make it sexy. It's all that matters. As long as it's sexy, nothing else matters. We made so many people quote that back to me. Admittedly, it's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but it's never here nor there. Right leg's a little bit different, but not much. So let's just... There we go. This is looking very strange, Ghidorah. I hope you're okay with this. I don't really want to annoy King Ghidorah, of all things, admittedly, but... There we go. Again, just like Godzilla. I don't know, maybe it's a Godzilla thing, but he just has really chunky legs. I said chunky, I said I wasn't going to. Upper legs... Front, upper legs back, lower legs back. I need, there we go. They're just units, aren't they? The thighs, it's always the thighs. Been hitting the old thigh master. The stairmaster, he's been pumping it. I'm gonna give him little feets. This isn't really the bit I want to focus on, if I'm totally honest with you. Okay. Maybe that's becoming obvious. Let's clear out. It's just, it's very hard. I worry that, like, if I'm like this, which is a better drawing angle for me, you guys won't be able to hear me. Right now he looks like a Mexican cryptid superhero wrestler. He literally looks like he's wearing a leotard because of the colours, because this is like skin coloured here, and then he's got the purple leotard on, and he's got like some red boots. It's amazing. I wonder if it's easier for me to... Oh, that's not right at all. What are you doing, you big old numpty? I mean, I've been using a tablet, but maybe it's easier for me to... Like, I didn't even notice that gap there. So when I look at the monitor, it's a little easier to spot. I can't really fit the feet in, as per usual. A common problem for me, if we're honest. You can't get over the Mexican wrestler thing. Right, okay, so I'm gonna big brush. Let's get rid of the wings. Do we want? Yeah, it doesn't really matter what order we do, does it? Let's do the wings next. And I keep the one on the right as a reference. Wings. If I was a wing, where would I be? I would be there. That's teeth. I would be there. There we go. Okay, cool. So it starts... Alright, if that's the upper torso... Don't want to go too far because it splays out to the right. So it's kind of like that. Then again... Already I'm running into the problem, like I just said. So we'll have to kind of cut it off there. Oopsie daisy. There's just not enough room. It's like a bigger version of the same program, really. See, the angle's really strong because I'm trying to get to the edge of the wing when I don't really have the horizontal space to do so. Still kind of looks like a Mexican wrestler, but that's okay. The reason I want to do Ghidorah, by the way, is literally because somebody on my Discord... If you want to send me these on Discord, you can do that as well, by the way. Someone on my Discord did a Ghidorah, and it was really good. It was really impressive. I was like, well, okay, right, if other people can do it, I can do it. And yet I'm looking at my Mexican wrestler, and I'm thinking, I'm not so convinced that this is going to work out for me. I'm still tempted to try to do 3 in an episode, but I'd have to cut down the drawings a lot. The reason I want to do 3 is because 2 doesn't feel like a themed episode, you know? It feels like you need 3 of something for it to be a proper themed episode. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I don't know. We could either cut more of the drawing out and include 3, or do 2 and include most of the drawing. That's basically the option right now. Neck. Here we go. This is the piece of resistance. Okay, so the first one, right smack bang in the middle. This is the bit that I want to work. This is the bit that has to work, basically. There we go, that's a nice line. Okay, let's bring out the other one. That one curves over there. Yeah, not bad so far, not bad so far. Maybe a little bit high up. I'm going to bring that one down just a little bit. Round off the tip. Don't want a sharp tip now. No, 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 no. Again, I can't go left. I'm like Zoolander. I never realised this big deficiency in my drawing skills until today. I literally can't go left. The neck doesn't... It's too stumpy, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it's too stumpy. I think all 3... It's all too wide. Like, the whole body needs to come in... I can't, you know what it looks like? It looks like a it looks like a turnip. It looks like a turnip with wings / Mexican wrestler. It's the Mexican turnip. And I mean this all with incredible amounts of love for Mexican wrestling, by the way, which is a very entertaining sport. But it does look specifically Mexican. It's all about bright colours and shiny suits and stuff like that, you know? Just because I worry that people get offended about that kind of thing. Which they shouldn't, because nothing offensive has been said. But good to cover your bases. I kind of want to do like lines. I don't know what... We'll do it first, but I want to put lines in the wing to match, because there's like bone across the wings that ends in the claw marks. Let's do the head first, though. I mean, this is what it looks like. I don't know what to tell you, folks. There's not much for me to do. If we put the mouth in, it'll make it look... better, in theory. It's quite a long mouth, actually. Long, long mouth. This top head's going to be a disaster. I'm excited for it. I'm very much here for it. Okay, we're getting there, though. We're getting there. Honestly, adding the mouth is a big deal. It really changes things. You're just gonna get like... Okay, I mean horns. There's lots of horns going on here. I think one of the problems I've got is these heads on the side look like they're very... You know, it's like you're looking at a face from the side straight on, like proper side on angle, but really there's more of an angle to it in the image I'm looking at. It does look like something from Power Rangers, which, to be fair, King Ghidorah always slightly looks like something out of Power Rangers. So... oh, the tail. There we go. The tail is so weird, though. I don't want this in my picture. My beautiful picture being ruined by this bizarro tail. What is this? He's got worms emerging from his legs. Okay. So I think the major problem is that the body is too big relative to the head. The head and the neck area is absolutely tiny, when it should be about a third. Well, I mean, it should be this here. Oopsie daisy. Should be the same size, approximately, as this here. And it's not. It's way smaller. But let's give it a go. Come on, let's beat 6 out of 10. I'm betting on a 3, though. Yeah. At first I was like, oh, what, it's not bad. And yet the more I look at it, the more I see the horror that I have unleashed upon the world. Oh, I was pretty confident at first, and now I'm looking at the faces up close. Look at the one on the right. And the worms, they literally look like worms, and that's not my fault. Okay, I think let me just do that and see if that fixes the worm. It looks like he's literally got a hole in his leg, and there's a giant worm emerging. And what's going on? Why have they made the chest? There's like a demonic face in it, like here. Why? Actually, tell you what, if you ignore the demonic face though, the chest is not bad. It's actually not bad at all. And I didn't do any skill there. But it's not, it's like a cool texture. It's got like a furry texture to it. It looks alright. The wings are okay as well. I'm going to put a bit more detail in them. It's not bad. It's not bad. The major problem with it is my drawing, honestly. This is the first time in a while where I can look at it and think, if I'd drawn this better, if the balance, the necks, it looks like, you know what it looks like? Resident Evil 5, you blow a zombie's head off, and they've got all the worms sticking out the top. This is what it looks like, because they're so small in relation to everything else on the page. Have I rescued this? The neck and head are like twice as big as they were. Come on. Redemption arc right here. This is a 7 out of 10 drawing. I mean, I think it is. Is it worse? It might be worse. That head in the middle is terrifying. That is nightmare fuel. Why are they so bad? I can kind of see why the one in the middle looks like that. I can see why they all look like that. The one on the right actually looks like a head. The one on the right is the best one. It doesn't look like Ghidorah's head, but it looks like a head. It looks like it's got like an open, snarling mouth. I think the horns are too small on all of them. The more I look at it. What's going on with the chest? The chest is basically a flat colour, right? It's a blob of colour. And yet there's this weird tumour on the left, well, their right nipple. Just kind of erupting out of the body for some unknown reason. I don't understand. Why is that there? Can I get rid of it somehow? What's this? Why am I trying to use a biro to draw my bloody tablet? Okay, because I think 3 is a good number. I think 2 is too short for a special. I really do. It doesn't feel right to do a special and then do 2. I mean, I say special. A theme week and only do 2. So what I'm going to do, this is my compromise, right? I'm going to keep the 2 as the audio. I mean, this is already nearly a 50-minute video, so I'm going to have to cut it down anyway. But what I'm going to do for the 3rd one is I'm just going to do a reveal. You're not going to see the drawing process. I'm just going to do the reveal. Yeah? And that way we can get 3 in, but I can keep the video shorter. That's a plan. Okay, so I need to decide on a 3rd Godzilla thing. Okay, I'm finished. I did base this on a drawing that, to me, looks a bit different than how I would expect this creature to look, but I think it should still, hopefully, be recognisably this creature. What I've decided to do is I'm going to show you the revealed image. I'm not going to show you my drawing. I'm going to show you the Chimera version of the drawing. I'm not going to tell you what the answer is. I'm going to show you their version via the transform, and you have to guess what creature from Godzilla canon, and it's not something particularly obscure, did I draw based purely on the transformed image. You ready? Here we go. Oh, so I've not seen this. Please be... Oh, God, what is it? I mean, okay. In its defense, it has a body, it has a tail, it isn't pink. It's the head. The head is terrifying. To be fair to the program, I drew the head very poorly. The head does kind of look like the head I drew, which isn't a good sign. I was sitting here thinking, I'll show them the transformed image, and no, it's likely to be a disaster. Because it looks like a rat that's rolled around in coffee and Oreos or something like that. Whilst it's going to be a disaster, I thought it'll be obvious enough. I thought, it'll be clear what it is, despite whatever the result is. And I'm not so sure on that anymore. I'm gonna leave that to you guys anyway. Let me know what you think this is in the comment section down below. Remember, if you would like to get your Chimera image showcased in the next video, I'll basically spend like 1 minute at the start of the video. We'll do it very quickly, flashing through some of your submissions, whatever you want to call them. Put your name up there and showcase your Chimera drawings. Anything from Godzilla canon, hit me up on Twitter, or you can hit me up on Discord. I am more likely to see it on Twitter though. Really want to see those. This has been a better week, I will say. Not drawing people does help. I would like to draw a person again next week and try to make it work. If any of you have any ideas for future theme weeks, do let me know. I'd like to do a Pokemon week, because I think that'd be really fun. I'd also like to do maybe a cryptid week, maybe like a creepypasta week, drawing things like Slenderman in this and stuff like that, just to have a bit of fun with that. There's a lot of ideas out there, so as long as you guys keep watching and enjoying these videos, then we'll keep making monstrosities, basically. Oh god, so hit me up on Twitter with your Godzilla creatures. Feel free to guess down below what this monstrosity I've created right here is, and I shall see you lovely folks in the next video. Cheers much love as always, bye bye. Oh yeah, and hit the like button if you're enjoying this series, because I really enjoy making this, but you guys have to keep liking it, and I have to keep liking it. It's a team effort. You keep liking them, I'll keep making them. How's that for a deal? BestInSlot, that's a great deal. Thank you, YouTube. I'll see you later.